Hey, how's it going, you guys? It is the biggest feathered bird on the block, fried chicken. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys one of the best ways how to make money in Star Citizen 4.0 in the Pyro system. I'm going to be teaching you guys a old fan favorite, and that is doing salvage missions and claiming slam and weevil eggs. In the Pyro system, you're going to find a huge abundance of ships all grouped together that is waiting for you to loot all of them. The profits that you can gain from doing this is anywhere in between 3 to 5 million an hour, the legit way, so you don't have to worry about any of that other stuff messing with you. Keep in mind, you are in the Pyro system, so players can always quantum into where you're located at and shoot you down and take your rewards. I recommend you bring a ship that can hold at least a 32 SCU size crate, and make sure you bring the big giant hand cannon tractor beam so you can be able to pick those up and move them from ship to ship. And if you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you can stay notified for all of my future and upcoming videos. Let's jump right into it. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to fly to Pyro 5, and once you're at Pyro 5, open up your contracts and then search for the salvage missions and look for the one that says Xeno Threat. This mission is a little expensive. It costs 200k to accept, but it is so worth it. Also, there is a few bugs that must be talked about before you start doing this mission. So if you accept the mission and you're not getting a nav point, then the only workaround with that is to have a friend with you, share the contract with them, and then they will see where the destination is for this mission. So once you quantum travel to the destination, you're going to want to quickly ping the area. You're going to see usually a large grouping of ships that usually consists of Vanguard Wardens, Valkyries, A2s, C2s, and sometimes a Caterpillar and Starfarer. Now, while on approach, you will see some NPCs floating around, and you can easily identify them because their names will have a space in it. If it's a player, there's going to be no spaces at all. You'll see either asterisks, underscores, or dashes to signify that they're actually a player. But don't pay no attention to the NPCs because they almost never attack and despawn after a certain amount of time of you looting. Aside from that, once you find the first ship that you wish to approach, hit the V button on your keyboard and then hold left click in order to begin the scanning process. Please pay attention, there will be 2 separate audible cues that will let you know when the process is fully complete, and you will be able to see what is inside the ship's cargo holds. After you finish doing your scanning, use your ship's MFDs and then transfer to the screen that says cargo and then search to see what the ship has. As you can see here, this Starfarer has a whole bunch of slam inside of it, so I hit the jackpot. Literally on this one ship, I made 1 million alpha UAC. Now, let me go check out the second ship to see how much I make. That is going to be a Crusader Industries C2. $74 SCU of slam and 22 SCU of weevil eggs. Let me tell you what, the second ship is definitely a heavy hitter. This is easily a $2 million ship. So after you discover the ship of your choice, line your vessel up with the other vessel's cargo hold so you can start slinging the cargo from one ship to another. Now, this is where my recommendation earlier to bring the giant tractor beam with you, because you never know when you're going to come across these big giant 32 SCU cargo containers. So I happened to find 2 of these 32 SCU cargo containers full of slam, which equals to me money. And so I'm glad I was able to bring one and a ship that can hold those cargo containers without having too many issues. And I hear you down there in the comments, oh, what about us who don't own a Caterpillar, who don't have the money to buy one? Well, you can always rent out a Caterpillar and then go do this mission, because your yield will be so high that it will literally cost you nothing to do this over and over and over again. Just play it smart and be safe while you're out here, because again, other players can come find you and attack you. Also, this is very fun to do with a friend for multiple reasons, because it can help split the cost for the mission. You both can pay 100k each for the mission to make it get started, and also cost for ship rentals. As you guys decide to get more and more of this cargo, you guys can sell it way faster and way easier versus doing it solo. And if you are just not able to get enough credits to be able to rent out a ship that can hold this much cargo, just ask the chat. The people in the game are super friendly and love to share their ships and show off to you. They may even join you just for the shits and giggles of fun. Now, when it comes to selling, it can be a little difficult to understand the trading routes if you're trying to maximize your yield. Or if you're someone who's just trying to sell it real quickly to get a quick buck without having to worry about that, you can use Star Citizen trading tools, which I will link down below in the description, which will tell you where you can sell these crates at depending on SCU size. Not every place will take the 32 SCU crates, not every place will take the singles. So you need to know what you're going to do depending if you wish to get maximum yield. There is certain places that will take any of the size crates at a lesser value, so you have to be careful depending on how much money you want. But if you don't care about knocking off 50 to 100k off of your profit margin, then take it somewhere where you can just deposit them all at the same place. Now again, keep your head on a swivel because you never know when a player's gonna fly in. For me in this instance, a player did fly in, but he was pretty far out, so I had the chance to run away. I was not gonna risk the 5 million I had within my Caterpillar, so as soon as I saw him, I said nope, and I got myself the heck out of there as fast as I could, back to the closest space station. And boom, that is pretty much it. This is a very easy way to make money in the Pyro system. Again, about 3 to 5 million per hour if you get lucky. Example for me in this video, I got very lucky. In about a half an hour, I made about 5 million credits. I saw a player and hightailed it out of there because I did not want the smoke. I was by myself and didn't need it. I know this is a very old way of making money in the game, but I feel like it's a lot easier in the Pyro system just because so many ships spawn with cargo on it. So I'm not jumping from salvage mission to salvage mission looking for 1 to 2 ships that may have some weevil eggs and slam on it. Also, I feel like this is one of the more legit ways how to make money in the game, just because you're not abusing anything like some of the other methods that I see with people doing bounty hunters and stuff like that. And so I prefer doing this versus some of the other ways just because, again, it feels like it's more legit and it's a lot of fun going through the process, and the risk factor also adds a little bit of fun too. You never know where a player may be lurking in order to put an ambush upon you or to quantum interdict you as you're trying to escape. Now, tell me down below in the comments the ways how you guys have been making your millies. Have you guys been doing it the most legit way possible? Or have you guys been a bit more lucrative by abusing some of the gameplay roles like Bounty Hunter to make a quick buck? Tell me down below in the comments and let's spitball about it. You already know I love to, but it is the biggest bird on the block running Pyro system. Big Bird Fried Chicken out.